Hello and welcome to the Retro Lab. In this episode we're going to be showing you how to fit polycarbonate windows to a Ford Fiesta Zetec S. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to remove the existing glass windows. We've done another video on how to do that, so click somewhere around here to watch that. Okay, so before we fit the rear polycarbonate window, we're going to need to remove this seal that is on there from the original window. So you just get a flat-headed screwdriver, just need to try and prise it off. So put your screwdriver under the thing, push up like that, and the whole thing should just come straight out. There we go, easy. And we need to remove these stud from the old, what held the old window on. You can get your pliers. And that's it. Just need to clean up some of this, maybe sand it down or something. And then we can just rivet the new window straight on. So we're just about ready to start trying to fit the polycarbonate window. So what you'll need to do is get the window. Now these have been cut by hand, so they're not quite accurate. You can probably get laser cut ones and stuff like that that'll go straight in, but these aren't like that. So what we need to do is just try and slot it in and just look for bits that need sanding off. So I can see I need a bit sanding off down here. Probably a bit off this corner here. We'll start off like that, and then we'll see how it goes. So what I'll do is I'll get a pen, black marker pen, put it in, and I just want to colour the area I want to sand down. Down here, and then I know if once I've sanded away to that point, I know it should fit, but I'll probably stop before then and do a couple of test fits first. Right, all I want to do, 60 grit sandpaper, and then you just keep going until it's down to the right size. Not particularly complicated. So the 60 grit sandpaper was taking ages, so I'm going to try with 30 grit to see if that is any quicker. So the 30 grit sandpaper seems to be working a lot better and has got through the polycarbonate a lot quicker, so it's smoothed out. I just got to do a little bit more on this edge and this edge, and then this one should be ready to go on the car as well. Okay, so I finished sanding down the polycarbonate window, so it's just about ready to go on the car now. I've removed the protective sheet. First thing you want to do is to put it in place to make sure it does actually fit, and then you're going to want to mark with a marker where you want to drill the holes for the rivets to go.
I am using 3.2mm rivets to attach the windows and tried to drill the holes evenly around the window.
So it would have been a lot easier if I had an assistant, but what I've done is drilled the holes and put the rivets in, and then held the window in place with lots of masking tape. They're in place, but they're not actually popped, or whatever you'd call it, because I'm going to take it off, clean out all the bits of metal dust and stuff that's fallen in a gap, then put a load of black silicone in to seal it from all the water. And then I'll put the window back on, put all the rivets in, and then pop them all, or whatever the technical term is. So before I put the sealant around the window frame, I'm just going to give the window a quick clean with some window cleaner, just to get all the dust and stuff off it. So hopefully the sealant will bond well between two clean surfaces. So I'll let that dry out, and then I'll put the silicone around the window frame, whack it on, put the rivets in, pop them, and that'll be the window done.
I put quite a thick bead of silicone around the window frame to try to create a good seal.
Use damp kitchen towel to wipe it down with, so you can just chuck it away when it gets. I'm just going to do a quick wipe with some window cleaner and a microfiber towel, just to get rid of this shit. That's about it really. I just need to wait for it to dry, and I'll probably tidy up these bits again. Maybe I'll do it before it's dry as well actually. After this inner layer is dried, I'll probably put a bead around the outside of silicone as well, just to try and ensure it is fully watertight. Okay, hopefully it'll come out on video, but I noticed, actually shaking my phone, like there's a couple of splits and stuff around some of the rivets. So I'm putting a load more in. Hopefully these ones won't split and the window will be held in place securely.
It said on the protective sheet not to drill less than 40mm away from the edge of the polycarbonate sheet, but we don't have any choice when fitting the windows. Apparently you can heat the windows up to form them to the shape of the car, which may stop the cracking, but I didn't know how hot to get the windows, so I did not do this. Okay, so that's the rear windows done. Now we can go on with the front windows. Okay, so I'll have to remove this seal in order to be able to rivet the metal directly onto the windows, but before we remove that we'll have to also remove the wing mirrors because the seal goes behind it. The wing mirror is held in place by 3 screws.
Now this seal should just come straight off. Here we go. Oh, I got both. The whole thing. Ta-da! So the rivets will hopefully go along here and along the bottom.
I used a centre punch to try to guarantee the hole was drilled exactly where I wanted it. I then used a file to deburr the holes to ensure the windows sat flush against the window frame.
So the window is now held in place with lots of cardboard to wedge it in. I've drilled the holes in the metal. I forgot to record me doing this, so I'm showing you afterwards. Basically I just got a load of corrugated cardboard, folded it over and wedged it in, so the window is now held in place. So I'll be able to drill through the holes in the metal, straight through the polycarbonate and put the rivets in. And then do similar things to the previous windows, where get it all hold in place with the rivets, then take it all out, put the sealant in, and then rivet it in place, and hopefully it'll be fine. So I'll probably have to wedge it again with the cardboard once the silicone's in, actually, won't I? And then rivet it. So that's the rivets all in. What I need to do now is take them all out, take the cardboard wedges out and put some silicone in, and then obviously put it back in again, wedge it in again, put rivets back through, and then pop them all, and it should be in. Right, so I've taken the window out, ready to put the sealant in. Just going to put a bead around the inside lip here, so when the window gets pushed in, hopefully it'll make a nice weather-tight seal. Okay, so the sealant's in, we just need to drop the window down, get it back in and then wedge it in place with some cardboard. I have an assistant here, don't we? Just trying to hold it back in where it was so I can get the rivet through to make sure it's in the right place when we rivet it together. Alright, that's one. That's another one. Alright, so what I'm going to do, pop those two and hopefully we'll start pulling it closer in. Right, and because these are in, hopefully all the rest of them will go in nice and easy now. Okay, so that's the front window in now, it's all riveted in place. Obviously it is quite messy from this sealant, so what I'm going to do is wait for it to dry and then I'm going to peel it off because it seems to come off a lot easier when it's dry than when it's wet. It just gets smeared when it's wet.
Definitely try to wipe the excess sealant off while it is still damp.
Obviously I've got the other side to do, but it's obviously exactly the same as this way. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you very much.